Hey guys, this is Michy. I'm going to be running through the Ranger profession and the Guild Wars 2 during the first beta. And first off, I'd like to say I really have enjoyed the game. I suggest that if you haven't gotten the game yet, that you really look into getting it. It's a whole lot of fun. There's so much stuff to do. Alright, so I started off with your simple human. If they would show, the Sylvari aren't ready yet, which makes me kind of sad, but I get to play as a human. So the ranger gets a bunch of weapon skills. You get to use a sword, a longbow, a short bow, an axe in the main hand and offhand, a dagger in the offhand, a greatsword, a torch in the offhand, a warhorn in the offhand, and then in the water you could use a spear and a harpoon gun. So that's a lot of fun. And we're going to go ahead and start off with the longbow because that one's my favorite. The first ability is your regular ability. Your auto attack. Your second ability shoots 5 arrows. Just a whole bunch of arrows. I think it's not 5, it's just as many as in a lot of time. The third one makes the foe vulnerable, and then your pet gains swiftness. So that turns them an interesting shade of blue. The fourth one in the longbow is point blank shot. It pushes back your foe. The closer they are, the farther they go away. So, see? Shoving them back. I don't think the boar likes being attacked. Alright, and the fifth ability is Barrage, and it says barrage the target area with a hail of arrows that cripple. So, just raining arrows, which is always fun. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the longbow. The longbow isn't as pretty as the short bow isn't as pretty as the longbow. See, just longbow is gorgeous. Alright, on to the short bow. The first one is your normal auto attack, just shooting off an arrow. The second one shoots 5 poisonous arrows. That's always fun. Just shoots them off. The third one, it's a retreat, pretty much. It shoves you backwards. You know, a lot of times in like a lot of combat where you're just spamming buttons and flying all over the place. Crippling shot. This one made me laugh. Ty wasn't so happy with the flavor, but it says shatter your foe's dreams of becoming an adventurer with a single arrow in the knee. And Ty was a little annoyed that they are continuing the Skyrim joke, but I thought it was hilarious. I think it's neat that they did that. Ty just wants the joke to die off, but and then so the fourth one, just more arrows. The fifth ability, stage your foe with an arrow. Stun them if you hit them from behind. Stuns are always a lot of fun. Let's see if we can stun the wasp. If Mako, no. Too close. Oh well. Shh. And it turns blue because I used the ability. Which is always fancy. And that is the short bow. I definitely don't like the short bow as much as the long bow, but it's still a bow, so all is well. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do the sword, and at the same time, since we have an offhand, we're gonna go ahead and do a dagger. Let's do, here's the dagger, and here's the sword, and we're gonna go ahead and put the greatsword in the off one. Okay. So starting off with the sword other than the random offhands, the sword happens to be my least favorite main hand. You got your simple auto attack. No, that board doesn't want to play. The hornet sting, you stab them and then you jump back. Just bees. Bees are fun, I guess. The third one is the Serpent Strike. You do a nice little dodge roll and then attack them. That seems really cool, but I'm having difficulty using that one and not flying off completely out of range of the enemy. As for the dagger, it's just simple stabbing, poisoning, and evading. That one's pretty cool. You just jump forward a little bit. And the fifth one, you can throw it. Let's try the serpent again. So that's pretty much it for the sword and dagger. Nice little combo. Next is the great sword. Just this interesting little sword to get to run around with. Got your basic auto attack. Feel a little repetitive with the auto attacks, but alright, the second one is really cool. You swoop in and then you attack when you land, and I like that you turn into like a little eagle and fly. That's the one thing I do like about the great sword, is all of the animals that are attributed with it. There's the counter attack. Just simple counter attack, and you get to throw it, which is fun. The fourth is Maul, and I kind of like this one. This one made me happy. You attack, and it's just this bear. It's always fun animals. And then the fifth one, you just bash him with a hilt. So it's pretty much it for the great sword. It's a lot of fun. I kind of like that behind, the axes and stuff. We'll do axes next. You can have axes in your main hand, and then you can have axes in your offhand. So dual wielding axes is always fun. Simple auto attack, just bounces it off. Just toss it at him. The third one, you should throw 5 at him. It's really kind of cool. Just zoom. Dead. The third one, it throws it to chill him, and then your pet's next attack inflicts weakness. So, just more throwing of the axes. So the axe in the offhand, just boomerang. Boomerangs are fun. I wonder if they have boomerangs. And then the fifth one is just block projectiles, and that one you get to swirl around. It's pretty cool. It's a little whirlwind. Let's go ahead and attack one of these guys and do the whirlwind. If we don't kill him first. Alright, let's try the next one. Can I whirlwind your face off? Whirlwind. Oh. Nah. So, that's pretty much it, as Mako gets himself into serious danger. So one thing, as much as I love having a pet, they're not as useful as I'd like them to be. I mean, I guess with only being a level 11, that they'll probably get a lot better, but Mako has the habit of running into a whole bunch of enemies, dying in an instant, and then limping back to me in pain and bringing them all right back, and that usually results in me dying when being attacked by 5. Alright, so what we have left is, looks like the torch and the warhorn in the offhand. So let's go ahead and equip the sword back. Let's do torch first. Okay, so the first ability in the offhand of the torch, you just throw it and it catches them on fire. Just simple fire. The fifth one is fun. You just get to have a bunch of fire, so get to be a mage for a little bit with the torch. And then you get there it is, the warhorn. This is really kind of, it's neat. It's not a favorite of mine though. It's definitely in the least favorites. Let's attack that. First you get all of the hawks that get to jump in and swarm them. It's just a lot of fun. Loot! And then the fifth one grants fury, might, and swiftness to yourself and nearby allies. And then the best part is the little wolf, the moon. I love that picture. Just It's all only reason why I care about that ability is the wolf. I've been trying to find me a wolf for a pet, but I haven't really come across any that I can tame yet, so Mako would do for now if he would stop running into stuff. Alright, so that leaves just the water abilities left. I'm not a big fan of the swimming in the water, but I think it's just something to get used to. I do like that even though Mako's a cat, he follows and attacks still. He's cute. So the first one, let's start with... We're going to start with the regular spear. I believe that's what it is. Yep, start with a spear. So... let's go find a drink. Oh look, I guess I helped. Okay. So... you've got your simple auto attack. It's always fun. Your second one, you attack while reflecting projectiles. I hate having to be like up close. That's why I like being a ranger. I'm used to distances. The third one is just darting and more with the animals. You get to be a shark, and I love that. And Mako follows. Just love the animals. The counter strike, prepare to throw your spear while blocking. If you block, push back your attacker with a kick. So, that's pretty much it, just blocking. And the fifth one, I love this. Oh, you gonna work? There we go. You get to be a jellyfish. And what the fifth ability does is immobilizes your foe and strikes them multiple times, but I'm just more entertained by the jellyfish. So that's pretty much it for the spear. It's definitely not my favorite, even though I get the strike and the jellyfish. What's my favorite is the harpoon gun. That's a pocket full of fun. So, start off with your basic auto attack. I'm out of range. Come here, I want to help. Yeah. So that's pretty much that. The second one is coral shot. You shoot a spear and it collects coral, and then the farther it goes, the more bleeding it does, and then cripples. See, just coral. Hope we didn't hit anything. I don't want anything coming after me. So the third one is my absolute favorite for this one. You get piranhas when you're attacking it. The piranhas just like swarm over the enemy and like murder them. It's kind of like the hawks but in water. Wait, Jake, where are you? Okay. Let's get his attention. And piranhas! It's a little bloody, but gets the job done. Alright, the fourth one, you fire a shot, and it does more damage the less your target has. What is that? Booming.
Breathe.
Okay, so 4, shoot off. Nothing. And Mako's getting himself into trouble. So the fifth one, you retreat backwards, and you're pretty much a squid, and Ty thought that was absolutely hilarious. You doing okay, Mako? Hit 5, and you shoot backwards. In this case, it shot me upwards, which doesn't really help, but there's this cloud of black ink that you can't see through. So, that's always really entertaining. Something that I thought was neat. Does it show it on here? Load. Yes, you get a little mask. You automatically get that. That's not something you have to find, as well as you automatically get the spear, which is really nice. And you also get party clothes. I don't think it'll work in here. Let's go back to the surface. Okay, so party clothes. This is something neat, and what I really like about it is it stays this way until you get into combat. If it will show you, there we go, party clothes. And you get to change the colors, which is a lot of fun because a lot of them are are the same, so it's an easy way to make difference. Why not I have a weapon? Yeah, that'll work. So let's go look at the slot skills. You start off with healing, and then when you get more skill points, you get to unlock them as you go. There's just different types of healing over time, just simple stuff. And then you can also use your skill points for utility. These are a bunch of traps, which are really big with the hunters, the rangers. You also get signets, which just have passive and active abilities. So whatever you like, just simple attacks. That's what these are. These you get to summon their spirits: a sun spirit, stone spirit, frost spirit, and the storm spirit. And then you get cute other ones, and then there's elite ones that you don't get until you're level 30. And since I have the frost spirit, I'll go ahead and show it to you because I think it's adorable. So you get to summon it, and it's just this little tree. He's really cute. Just a little tree. Little walking tree. And then you can hit 7 again, and he chills the nearby foes. As Mako's getting into messes. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the ranger. Hat, Ty, and I will also be doing other profession videos. So if you like the video, check back, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.